Grand Blue, an excellent ongoing manga by Kenji Inoue and Kumatake Yoshioka, illustrates the humorous potential of animation. Almost every episode of Grand Blue will have you laughing out loud. In this anime, humor predominates with a few subtle love undertones. This anime extensively explores marine life, diving, and college life in general. This list below will appeal to anime enthusiasts who like Grand Blue's caustic humor. Number 10. Harukana Receive. The events of this anime take place in Okinawa, where Haruka and Kanata establish a beach volleyball team. Due to Kanata's diminutive stature, she was unable to withstand the strain and has already given up playing beach volleyball. Then Haruka persuades her to return to the beach for the junior competition. Grand Blue and Harukana Receiving are both comedies with a beach theme, but there are many things that the sun, beach, and bikinis have in common. Number 9. Tsuritama. Yuki Sanada, who is socially uncomfortable and insecure, struggles to fit in and decides to go with his grandmother to the picturesque coastal town of Enoshima for a fresh start. Nevertheless, the appearance of another transfer student, Haru, who identifies Yuki as his friend, jeopardizes his reputation at school. He assigns the ludicrous duty of protecting the planet from a mystery peril in the water to Yuki and Natsuki Usami, their classmate and fishing skill. Both programs are on beach activities. Both animes have a lot of odd humor and a lot of quirky characters in common. Tsuritama, on the other hand, has shown less skin. Number 8. The Kawaii Complex Guide to Manners and Hostile Behavior. Ritsu Kawaii, the girl in this anime, is a voracious reader, while Kazunari USA, the boy, has moved into his new boarding home, Kawaii Complex, because his parents have jobs elsewhere. Kazunari and Ritsu attended the same high school. By fostering a greater level of engagement with Ritsu, Kazunari continually seeks to gain her affection. Sometimes she is unimpressed by Kazunari. This anime has a lot in common with Grand Blue in terms of everything from the love component to character development. Yet, this anime lacks the ocean and beach life of Grand Blue. Although they both have a slice-of-life premise, Grand Blue is more funny and the Kawaii Complex Guide to Manners and Hostile Behavior is more romantic. Number 7. Free, Iwatobi Swim Club. Free, Iwatobi Swim Club is a visually appealing swimming anime that shares a passion for competitive swimming. Haruka Nanase shares the protagonist of Grand Blue's love of the ocean and her enthusiasm for swimming. He and his three companions Rin Matsuoka, Nagisa Hazuki, and Makoto Tachibana participated in and won a number of relay swimming race events when they were in elementary school. Haruka, Nagisa, and Makoto decide to start the Iwatobi High School Swim Club after the tense reunion, but a fourth person is still lacking. The protagonists of this anime are the swimmers in a high school boy team. One of the only continuously produced swimming-related anime series, Free, has several seasons and movies. Free and Grand Blue have a lot of things in common. Number 6. Dive. The focus of the swimming anime Dive is on competitive diving. A 14-year-old boy named Tomoki Sakai has dedicated his entire life to diving. His fate is changed by his encounter with the brilliant diver Yoichi Fujitani. The Mizuki Diving Club is on the verge of closing down due to financial issues. The new diving coach agrees to give the club a second shot on the condition that they send one of its members to the Olympics as a member of Japan's Olympic squad the following year. Although the backgrounds of the two anime feel quite similar, their psychological approaches are very different. Grand Blue is a more light-hearted animation than Dive, which is more serious. Number 5. Love Hina. Keitaro had a little girl buddy when he was a kid. The two agreed to reunite at Tokyo University when they were older when they first parted ways. Years later, Keitaro's parents no longer support him after he failed his entrance exam twice. His grandmother offers him shelter and a job as the innkeeper, which also happens to be a dormitory for women. He is constantly teased, irritated, and reprimanded by the 5 strange tenants. Even though Keitaro can't remember her name, he still plans to meet up with his childhood buddy. Both animes seem to draw a variety of strange characters, including those willing to expose their bare flesh. Both anime series mostly portrayed college students who were more mature but yet exhibited typical youthful behavior. Both programs feature fan service and sporadic humor. Love Hina, meanwhile, is more dedicated to romance. Number 4. A Manchu. Futaba Uki, who comes from an urban environment, spends the most of her days taking photographs on her phone to document her life. She looks out over the huge expanse of the water after relocating to a beach town and is inspired by its limitless possibilities. Hikari Kohinata, a local diving enthusiast, notices her peaceful concentration. The next day, when Hikari finds herself in Futaba's class, she is charmed to her calm, reserved personality and gives her the loving nickname Tiko, beginning a heartwarming friendship. Futaba is having a difficult time adjusting to the speed shift in her life and is being propelled ahead by Hikari's boundless energy and love of diving. A Manchu's backdrop and surroundings are strikingly comparable to those of Grand Blue. Nonetheless, a Manchu frequently offers less humor than Grand Blue. Number 3. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. Uzaki Hana, a freshman in college, meets up with Shinichi Sakurai, a senior who was in the same club as her in high school. She was shocked to learn that the once active senior had transformed into a lonesome student who now preferred to spend his spare time alone. Uzaki makes an effort to prevent Sakurai from being alone by persuading him to visit the theater and his part-time job. Both anime series, which center on college kids, are really humorous. Both occasionally make jokes for adults. Number 2. Golden Time. Banri Tada was amnesiac after a horrible catastrophe that erased his memories of his homeland and history, but he chooses to go on and starts a new life in law school in Tokyo after becoming friends with Mitsuo Yanagasawa. His encounter with Koko Kaga at the start of his collegiate career profoundly alters his remarkable year. A narrative with just romantic and psychological elements is called Golden Time. Although it isn't quite as humorous as Grand Blue, both films have a common plot that centers on college life. Although there are numerous similarities between the two animes, there are also significant variances. Number 1. Daily Lives of High School Boys. Three close friends from Sanada North High School are Hidenori, the quirky ringleader with an overactive imagination, Yoshitaki, who is enthusiastic, and Tadakanari, who is logical and responsible. They are actually simply a normal group of 3 guys passing the time. Three pals go to an all-boys school in the sketch comedy Everyday Life of High School Boys. The humorous sensibilities of both series directors, Takamatsu Shinji, are similar. The male protagonists in both series have a tremendous desire to date attractive women, but their friends usually ruin the dates. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch the whole video. How do you feel about this list? If there are any top anime that I missed, please let me know in the comments.